Hey, ready for lunch?
Starving. What do you want to eat?
I was thinking about the cafeteria.
You don't want hospital food.
What's wrong with the hospital? Yes, sorry.
What are the menus?
Why would you order out when you've got a cafeteria right downstairs? You ever tried a chip beef?
Well, actually, these are for caterers. You're looking at the new chairman of the Benefactors Ball, which is
Jesse.
just 2 weeks away.
Plead temporary insanity and quit.
Why? This is my one chance to show the hospital board that I'm good at things that matter to them.
Jesse, your record in ER is exemplary. You saved many, many lives.
Yeah, but how much money have I raised?
You're a resident. They don't expect you to raise money.
Exactly. And my residency ends in less than a year. And if I have any chance of staying on as an attending, I need to impress the hospital board. And what better way than with money?
So bribe them. Can we eat now?
You do not know what you're getting yourself into.
All I have to do is show up. I mean, this thing has practically run itself for the past 30 years.
That's because Martin Gaylord always catered it, but he's retiring this year.
Look, I've put together some pretty good 10-keggers in college. I mean, throw in a couple hundred buckets of Captain Cluck's chicken legs and you got yourself a party.
Now, that's one fundraiser I'd go to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What do you got?
Oh, a charcoal grill blew up at a party. We got smoke inhalation, minor burns, cuts and bruises. Nothing serious.
It's hard to breathe now.
Oh, Mrs. Taggart, I am so sorry. We'll pay for everything. Just send all the hospital bills and the repair costs to me. Oh, and you're going to be fine. And don't worry about your wedding anniversary next month. It's on us. And don't worry about your son's bar mitzvah. Our gift, our treat. Oh, I'm ruined.
Oh, it's not so bad, Mr. Andrews. Everyone loved the food until they were wearing it. Accidents happen, even to the best chefs.
This was no accident. Excuse me, I couldn't help notice your badge. Are you a police officer? Well, I'd like to report a crime. My charcoal grill was sabotaged. Udon noodles were flying everywhere. Somebody could have been killed.
I didn't know noodles were lethal.
Well, they are if they're uncooked and flying off the grill at 80 miles an hour.
Could I have your name, please?
William Andrews, caterer. And this is not the first time a caterer's equipment has been tampered with lately. Someone is trying to sabotage all the caterers in this town, and I have a pretty good idea who.
Well, there's one caterer off my list.
You know, it's just sheer luck that somebody wasn't seriously hurt. And if somebody is really sabotaging caters, it could happen again.
Oh, not at my ball.
You better hope not, because next time somebody could get killed.
I'm in deep trouble.
Jesse, what's the big deal? Just pick someone and walk away.
Yo, this is the Benefactors Ball.
And you want it to be the most popular benefactors ball in community general history.
Of course I do.
Okay, here's what you do. Send out the invitations, collect the donations, and cancel the ball.
I think if people pay $500 a plate, they're gonna expect to see something on it.
They expect to spend a fortune on an ugly dress or a rented tux so they can socialize with people that they've been trying to avoid all day long. Then they have to listen to boring speeches honoring someone everybody hates, yet they suck up to them for one reason or another. And then they have to wait 2 hours for the valets to find their cars.
Then why do people go to these things in the first place?
It's not that they want to, they have to.
So you mean people are gonna have a rotten time no matter what I do?
Don't worry, everybody's gonna blame you anyway.
Hi. The arson squad checked out Andrew's kitchen. Apparently it looks suspicious, but they haven't found anything concrete yet, except for the noodles.
You came all the way down here to tell us that?
Well, Jesse's in a real tough spot right now. He needs all the help he can get.
Hey, thanks.
Besides, it's Tuesday. Pigs in a blanket. Anybody want to join me in the cafeteria?
Are you kidding? With a full 24 hours notice, I could handle 500 people. Hugs to Janice.
Can we help you?
Are we set for Thursday's wrap party? Say yes, because they're wrapping 2 days early. As in tomorrow, I know it's impossible. Now, just get it done. I'm sorry, I don't have time for this meeting after all.
What meeting?
Well, good news is, looks like Thursday I'm open. Can we say lunchish?
Not easily.
Nancy, put me down for Thursday. Lunchish with Dr. Travis.
Who are you?
Cynthia Bennett.
Apparently that's Cynthia Bennett.
That's right, all 300 lobsters tomorrow. So they take the red eye. I don't care if they have jet lag. Just get them here.
She's a caterer.
Oh, and they pinned a detective shield on me.
I tell you, Miss Bennett, I was very impressed with your bid for the benefactor's ball.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're a fool.
Now, what exactly would be the wrong way to take that?
Anyone with a calculator and a copy of Bon Appetit can knock off an impressive bid. But can they deliver on what they promise?
Well, if I knew that, I would have hired someone already.
You know, there are a lot of wannabe caterers out there. But there's one thing I've got that they can only dream of.
A 4-digit cell phone bill?
References.
Wow. Is this the real Annette and Warren?
Give them a call and ask. And be sure to mention my name to the person who answers. You'll get through.
Bruce and Demi, Whitney and Bobby Denzel and Pauletta Barishnikova. Can I borrow this for a while? Get out.
Is Fred Dreyer in there?
Well, it sounds like Cynthia Bennett did a great job for you. Thanks for your time. Hey, and you know what? As long as we're talking here, I've got this great idea for a movie where Rambo actually teams up with Rocky. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'll call you later with the details. What do you got?
You're gonna love this, Doctor.
Something you have never seen before.
You're kidding.
No, she's not kidding.
BP, pulse,
Through the roof.
hypertachycardia?
No, well.
So let's take a look.
Okay, here we go. Voila.
A feast for the eyes as well as the palate.
Hi, I'm Fred,
Fred McCarran, Helen Froelich.
and we put the fun
Back into fundraising.
and the ball.
Back into your ball.
And this is supposed to impress me.
Well, not as a thing to your benefit, of course.
Of course.
Personally, I like to think of it as a quick introduction to our unique style. Our unique style.
Oh, yes. We think that food is first, but fun is foremost.
Well, you know, we have our own unique style here where we use the emergency room for actual emergencies and not sales calls. Now get out!
I'm sorry, Doc. We tried something, and, well, it just didn't work.
But keep this in mind. The entire hospital will be buzzing about this for days.
When you get right down to it, isn't that what you want to get with a benefit? That buzz, you know?
You know where to find us.
We're in the book.
I've read every proposal. I've studied every menu. And I've called every reference. And I've come to the conclusion that there is only one man who can handle this job. And that man is you, Mr. Gaylord.
Excellent pitch, Dr. Travis. Superb. You know, if you had been on my staff and looked after my sales, I might have been able to retire years ago.
So then you'll do it. And it's gonna be a glorious evening with you in charge. See you at the dessert table.
No, hold on. I can't.
Says who?
Dr. Travis, I have catered more than my share of parties in Hollywood. And call it jaded or whatever, I believe I've seen one too many 60-ish ex-star trying to pass himself off to everyone as just being 22.
Well, I gotta tell you, if I was making enough money to put a big old diamond like that on a metal bracelet, I would find it very difficult to just walk away.
This, my good man, is purely for self-protection. You see, when you have a peanut allergy, you want people to know why you quit breathing. And this diamond's the best way I know to get their attention.
That's a good point. Well, now, you must know all the caterers. Maybe you can recommend one for me.
Certainly. But I won't.
You like it?
Who are all these people, Jesse?
I don't know.
The party would be for...
Not a clue.
Then what are we doing here?
Eating.
You said you were taking us to a fabulous party. And here you are. You dragged us all the way across town to help you select a caterer.
Who else could I turn to?
Jesse, sooner or later, you're going to have to make a decision for yourself.
I know that, but before I choose, I need a little guidance. I don't know how to talk to these people. Amanda, you have natural elegance. You could blend in with these guests and see what they think of the party. And Mark, to me, gourmet means sesame seeds on a bun. You have a sophisticated palate. You could tell me if this food is worthy of $500 a plate. And Steve, it's a nice tie.
You know, I have to admit that veal Prince Orloff looks a little better than anything I've got in the freezer.
You have half an hour, Pacioli.
Okay. Hey, there's Cynthia Bennett. I hope you don't mind if I go chat with her for a little while.
Oh, no, I'll just hang around here and wait for someone to admire my tie.
Yeah.
Hors d'oeuvre, sir?
Okay, try to think of it this way. If you go on stage without inhabiting the part, you're just a person mouthing lines. Isn't that what Stanislavski said? Well, the same is true with this. When folded perfectly, point sharp, edges crisp, it's a napkin. Until then, it's just a balled up piece of cloth. Now, take these rags into the kitchen and don't bring them back until they're napkins. Tuck the points tightly under the long fold. A solid napkin is a monument to the meal.
Okay.
Oh, good evening.
Evening.
You enjoying the party, Dr. Sloan?
Lovely. Very nice. Oh, thank you. Oh, Stanislavski would definitely approve.
Yes, well, most of the waiters on the party circuit don't really care about the job. It's just what they do until the real career kicks in. So in order to motivate them, I have to speak in terms that they can understand.
I can see why caterers like working with you.
I try to do a good job.
Although I must admit, I'm surprised you're working with this particular caterer.
Cynthia? We've done hundreds of parties together.
Even though Willie said she sabotaged his party? You know, you could have been hurt.
Explosions aren't Cynthia's style. Besides, she can do more damage with an ugly rumor and a cell phone than 1,000 pounds of dynamite.
May I interest you in some of these?
Excuse me, Dr. Sloan. I have a jewelry crisis.
I know you're waiting for an answer, Goldie, but Kurt's birthday's the same night as the benefactor's ball. Now, I'm not stringing you along, I promise. Just give me a little more time. All right. Well, Dr. Travis, I'm so glad you could make it. I hope you're enjoying the party.
Oh, yeah. The food looks great. The decor is beautiful. And all the guests are having a great time.
Oh, I knew you were a man who could appreciate quality. Oh, it would have been fun to work with you. Oh, well.
What do you mean, oh, well, it would have been? What do you mean?
Well, I can't keep turning away business hoping you'll choose me, not when my regular customers want me for the same night.
I tell you what, don't make any plans until tomorrow. I'll have an answer for you by then.
I don't know. My people are getting antsy.
9 o'clock sharp. You can wait until then.
9 o'clock.
Thanks. Hey, is this a great party or what?
Can we leave yet?
Mind if I eat my food first?
As long as I don't have to watch.
What's wrong?
I think it was a shrimp toast.
You know what your problem is? You don't have a stomach for fine food.
Shrimp toast?
Deal Prince Orloff.
No offense, Mark, but as you get older, the digestive system gets a little twitchy. You may want to stay away from the rich foods.
Deal Prince Orloff?
Cheese balls.
Amanda, all these years in the path lab, who would have thought that you had such a tender little stomach?
You know something? I don't think it's Amanda's stomach or ours.
I don't know, did he? Is he all right?
Call 911.
Is he alive?
Hey, sorry I'm late. Anything come up during the autopsy?
Yeah, my breakfast, thanks to you. That hasn't happened to me during an autopsy since I was in med school.
Hey, well, look, I didn't cook the food last night.
You didn't eat it either.
Probably a good thing since the lab said it was full of salmonella.
So Cliff Furlong died from food poisoning?
Well, not exactly. He was taking digitalis and diuretics for a heart condition. But that combined with salmonella caused his potassium levels to drop so much so that his system shut down and he died.
So this was an accident?
No, the salmonella levels in his blood were way too high to be simple contamination. Somebody tampered with that food, which makes a murder.
So everyone got poisoned just so someone could take out this guy.
I don't think so. Mr. Furlong wasn't even supposed to be there. He was a last-minute date of one of the other guests.
So then technically it was an accident.
Well, not if the food was deliberately tampered with. You know, I think Willie was right. Somebody sabotaged his grill. Maybe the same person that tampered with Cynthia Bennett's food.
Or Willie was getting back at Cynthia for what she tried to do to him.
It doesn't matter how it happened. Cynthia Bennett is not going to be catering my benefactor's ball.
Hold on. Think about it. Jesse, you do that, then the sabotage paid off.
You think all this sabotage is about who I pick for a caterer?
Yes.
Well, then I quit.
Well, unfortunately, that's not going to solve the problem.
It will for me.
You saying this guy died for a party?
Well, it's not just any party, Steve. Whoever gets the benefactor's ball replaces Martin Gaylord at the very top of the catering world. A lot of money and prestige involved. Something to kill for.
I think I better have a talk with Cynthia Bennett.
Right after I throw up.
Well, the bad news is you're still dehydrated. The good news is you won't be having to eat our hospital food. Just give him 25 milligrams of Compazine and keep the fluids going.
Yes, Doc.
Thanks, Flo. Mr. Horn, aside from your queasy stomach, how are you feeling?
Lucky. This is the first time in 10 years as a cater waiter that I've gotten food poisoning.
10 years? Wow. I guess the career as an actor didn't quite pan out.
Not all of us cater waiters are doing it to pay for acting classes or chance to slip someone a spec script. Some of us are professionals. For 9 years, I worked exclusively for Martin Gaylord.
Now, would you have any idea who would want to ruin Willie Andrews and Cynthia Bennett?
Fred McCarran and Helen Froelich are the obvious ones. Next to Cynthia and Willie, they're the best. And they haven't been struck yet.
Wow, so you must know everybody in the catering scene, huh?
If they're worth knowing, they started with Mr. Gaylord.
Do you know Captain Cluck? Let me ask you, if you were arranging a big social event, who would you hire to cater it?
Me.
I mean, no offense, Mr. Horn, but you're a waiter.
So was Martin Gaylord when he started out. No one is born a caterer, Dr. Travis. You do have to get your start somewhere.
I realize that this is the benefactor's ball. I mean, it's hardly a place to get your start. Sorry.
Dr. Travis, would you kindly direct me towards Emerson Horn's room, please?
Mr. Gaylord, I can do better than that. I'll escort you myself.
Terrific.
It's the least I could do for Community General's new Man of the Year.
Hello.
Yeah, congratulations.
The Man of the Year has traditionally been a recognized humanitarian and a very generous benefactor to the hospital.
Well, then explain David Hasselhoff.
The point is, I hardly qualify.
But without you, the Benefactor's Ball wouldn't be the premier fundraising event that it is today. You're directly responsible for raising millions of dollars in donations. Let's face it, you're irreplaceable.
Thank you. I'm very honored.
So, Man of the Year, who should replace you?
If you named me Man of the Year simply as a ploy to get me to select a caterer, I'm afraid you are in for a very grave disappointment.
Well, so are you. Unless you like Captain Cluck's chicken fixins.
Dr. Travis, I simply cannot select a caterer. It's like asking a father to name his favorite child.
Hey, you could tell me which one would be most likely to sabotage his competitor.
All of them. I'm afraid they all have my ambition and none of my ethics. However, they can throw a fabulous party. Good luck, Doctor. Ta-ta.
Of course I understand, Ingrid. We can't afford to take chances. I've done every party she's ever been to, and now I'm not good enough to cater a bachelorette party for 35 of her supermodel friends.
After last night, can you blame her? She probably didn't want her friends to spend the next day throwing up.
They're supermodels, Detective. That's what they do anyway.
Cynthia can't come to the phone right now. She's busy vomiting. If you'd like to leave a message.
Hello. Why don't you just shoot me?
The thought crossed my mind at about 3 o'clock this morning.
So I'm the bad guy?
That's what I'm here to find out. You know anything about the explosion that ruined Willie Andrews' party?
Well, of course I do. Thanks to his misfortune, I was about to get the contract for the benefactor's ball. What are my chances now?
If it was up to me,
Well, with me and Willie Andrews out of the running, that just leaves the dastardly duo, Fred McCarran and Helen Froelich.
There must be 1,000 other caterers in this town.
Yes, but only 3 who trained under Martin Gaylord. Anyone else is just fast food.
Hey, I was never poisoned by Burger Boy.
And I smoked 6 packs a day for 12 years. Does that mean I shouldn't worry about lung cancer?
Well, Fred and Helen did do it. It wasn't a very subtle plan. They stand out like a topless dancer at a funeral.
So you've been to one of their events?
We have no hard evidence on anyone. Just a lot of accusations and sour stomachs.
Freshen up your magnesium hydrochloride?
Well, no thanks. I gotta drive.
Now I know how my patients feel.
All our problems are solved.
Funny, I still feel nauseous.
The board's been trying to raise money for a new MRI suite, right?
Right.
So I got this great idea. What if I got them one?
How?
I'm hosting a gala fundraiser a week from today right here in the lobby, sort of like a dry run for the benefactors ball. You RSVP for the party right there in the Community Generals and Mission form.
Not a bad idea, Jesse. Who's catering?
Fred and Helen.
But they're the ones that are probably behind all the sabotage.
Yeah, so the evening should go by without a hitch. So look sharp.
Very good. Oh, hi, Jesse. Yeah.
Nice turnout. Yeah, and we're saving a bundle on overhead. I mean, no room or furniture rental, plenty of parking, and free decor.
Be careful, Jesse. You're starting to sound like an administrator.
Oh. Hey, I see you finally wised up and went with the real chef from downstairs. What'd you go with, macaroni and cheese or the chip beef? They're both great.
You know, he wasn't raised that way.
He's gonna be so depressed when he lifts that lid and finds that there's lamb medallions and champagne mousse.
Don't look. Let's see that lady following the food cart.
That's Jan Curran. She's the society editor for the Los Angeles Chronicle.
She's always first in line for the food.
I'm last to leave the bar.
If she writes about this in her column, you have arrived in society, Dr. Travers.
See, Mark, I told you, there's nothing to arranging a little fundraiser.
Mm-hmm. Except your caterers may be killers.
So, we arrest them after the ball.
I gotta hand it to you. The food is great. No, I love it when they put a little bacon bits in the meatloaf. You know, no bones.
Oh, my God! That's hospital food!
Yeah, and it's hot, too. You better get a plate quick.
We're ruined! I'm ruined.
What's the problem?
Well, no one's gonna pay $250 a plate for our slop.
Hey, that's a bargain compared to what the hospital usually charges a patient.
My arrival in society.
What's good, friend?
Oh, I'm so sorry, but this is for the tubal ligation patient in room 6 there. Your meal is on the way. Just step on up and enjoy our bar, huh? Where's the good stuff?
I don't know. Somebody must have hijacked the truck.
What do you mean? You, stop! Stop!
Amanda?
Sorry.
You're under arrest.
You really know how to throw a party.
I always thought it was a crime the way food is served in hospitals. Until now, I never knew it really was.
This isn't a joke, Mr. Andrews.
It's exactly what it is, Lieutenant. It's just a harmless prank. It's just like what those 2 scoundrels pulled on me when they blew up my charcoal grill.
You said Cynthia Bennett did that.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought, you see, until all those people got poisoned at her party.
And how do I know you didn't do that?
I'm not that kind of person.
You're just the kind of person that would break into their kitchen, lock the chef in a freezer.
I tossed them a down jacket first.
Destroy everything they cooked, and steal their van.
I returned it.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me. You parked in a handicap spot. That's a $2,000 fine. So why don't you just convince me that you didn't contaminate Cynthia Bennett's food, and in doing so, kill one of her guests?
I didn't destroy everything Fred and Helen cooked. I dropped it off at a homeless shelter.
And you saved the receipt for your taxes.
The point is, Detective, I'm an artist. Food is my form. It's my life. I'd never waste good cuisine, whether I cooked it or not, and I certainly could never poison it.
Not even for the lucrative catering contracts you might land if you got the benefactor's ball?
I wouldn't. But Cynthia, Fred, and Helen, they're not like me. No. They might.
Willie was released on bail this morning.
On a murder charge?
He only had enough to charge him with joyriding. The chef he locked in the freezer refused to file a complaint.
Why?
Well, I think it may have had something to do with his new job at Willie's catering company at twice the salary that he was being paid by Fred and Helen.
Ah, shame. So we're no closer to finding our saboteur or the guy who murdered poor Mr. Furlong.
At least Willie's prank wasn't lethal.
I guess you've never had the hospital's butterscotch pudding.
You know, we can't take the chance the next prank won't be lethal.
Where are you going?
I want to talk to Jesse. We need to buy ourselves some time.
Well, the good thing is it's a simple break, so we'll keep this cast on her for about 6 weeks, and you'll be arm wrestling your brother Jasper in no time. But next time, don't do it on a granite countertop.
I really can't talk right now, so we have to make this fast.
I'm with a patient. You want to get out?
Say hello to Elton John. You have to give me the benefactor's ball, or Cliff Furlong's death has no meaning.
Is this about that guy that died at your party?
Well, maybe you can live with that guilt, but I can't. Thanks, Elton. You're a candle in my wind. Let's talk about that brunch.
You just put a sling on that, and we'll schedule a follow-up in 3 weeks. Bye, Julie.
Hospital X-ray tech to 5E. Hospital X-ray technician to 5E.
I'm not going to say a word. My food speaks for itself.
Security? Yes? You escort this man out of here?
Yeah, but we'll just try a bite. Just one little bite.
Hey, bon appetit.
Feel that energy. Feel the fire. We can bring this to the benefactor's ball.
Bring in security to the treatment area right away. Thanks.
Oh, I don't think he's stealing your fun. Come on, darling, come on. Goodbye to the service.
I am ready to cancel this ball.
Jesse, you can't cancel the ball. Those are the biggest donations of the year. We need them. But I doubt we're going to be able to unmask our saboteur by then.
So what do we do?
We need to put somebody in charge who's above reproach.
Captain Cluck.
Grilled cheese sandwich.
Grilled cheese, huh?
Of course. Just because I'm a caterer doesn't mean that every meal is truffles and caviar. I do enjoy the basics, too. So, here we have provolone, mozzarella, Parmesan, and goat cheese on homemade sourdough bread, lightly brushed with hand-churned butter.
Well, as long as it's just the basics.
So, fellows, we didn't come down here for lunch now, did we? Or did we?
Well, no, we didn't, Martin. Here's the problem. All of your protégés are so eager to get that benefactor's ball account. They're sabotaging each other's parties, trying to narrow down the field.
Well, that's exactly why I chose to retire. I'm afraid the business has become much too brutal. I do not have the stomach for it anymore. Pardon the pun.
The trouble is, it's gone way past bad-mouthing the competition and stealing each other's cooks. Somebody died because of those pranks.
We're afraid that no matter who I pick, the sore loser is gonna strike out at the ball and someone else could get hurt.
So we were thinking, no one can take your place at the top if you're still there.
But I do have to retire sometime, you know.
Oh, of course you do, but could you just hang on for one more event?
I'm in trouble, Mr. Gaylord, and only the best can get me out of this, and that's you.
You made the benefactor's ball the high point of the social season. Now, you wouldn't want to see your legacy disgraced, would you?
Leave everything to me.
Aha! Congratulations, Doctor. You played your part very well.
Oh, really? What part?
The part Martin Gaylord wrote for you? Don't you see?
All of our reputations are ruined.
The only thing that's left for us to cater this social season is our own wakes.
Madonna's plumber won't even return my calls.
Hey, look, you guys did this to yourselves.
The only reason Gaylord retired was because it was less humiliating than going broke.
He was the dinosaur, we the Ice Age.
When we quit, his business was finished. Well, Cynthia's the one with the golden Rolodex.
Willie's the culinary genius.
And Helen and I...
We're the joy.
So then Martin Gaylord was the saboteur.
Yes, he's the one who blew up my charcoal grill and poisoned Cynthia's food and got us to go after each other.
The competition eliminates itself, and he's the only caterer left standing. All he needed was a sucker in charge of the ball to play along.
I hate to say it, but their theory's as good as any. It could be Gaylord.
Well, it could also be any of the others, too.
Yeah. Everybody's got a motive. Doesn't make my job any easier.
Your job? What about my job? My future here at the hospital's at stake. What are we gonna do?
I think the only thing we can do, have a party.
How could you think about a ball knowing what we know or don't know? You know?
Everything that's happened is centered around that ball. I think the only way we're going to find out the truth is to have the ball. Gentlemen, rent your tuxedos. This is going to be a killer.
Nice nose ring. Get out.
Hello.
A little old to be starting as a cater waiter, aren't we, dear?
I'm embarking on a career change.
I see. You photograph well. No previous service experience?
I worked at Burger Boy one summer while I was in high school.
Balance. Act like you're a waiter. Walk. Smile. Let's see some teeth. Stop. Offer me something on your tray. Studs only.
I beg your pardon.
No dangling earrings, studs only. No other jewelry, normal hair, light makeup, shower, and wear underwear. I-9, W-4, contact information, and rules of cater waitering. Welcome to the benefactor's ball, Miss Bentley. They're supposed to be in circles, not ovals.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Daisies on the canisters, flocks in the megaphones, not film. Yes. Relax, Doctor. Everything's going to be just fine.
I'm not a doctor, but I think you're supposed to take it by the teaspoon, not by the gulp.
I think I'll go check on my undercover operative.
Howdy, Gardner.
Good evening, Duke. Thank you.
Nice outfit.
If you ever ask me to do something like this again, I expect to see you in fishnet stockings and heels as a gesture of sympathy.
We're needed waiters, and I needed an extra pair of eyes. You seen anything yet?
No.
Well, I've got men stationed at the service entrance and at all the doors. Anybody that gets in doesn't get out. You know, that is a good look on you.
Enjoy the party, sir.
I love it.
That is great.
I know.
Hello, Susan.
Oh, hi, Dr. Friedgen. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Mark.
The board of directors is very impressed.
Ah, with Susan. It's not too late for them to cancel payment on their checks.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Well, maybe I've been to too many parties lately.
That is the one thing a cater waiter never does. Eat before the last guest has left and all the glasses and linens have been repacked.
I don't work very well on an empty stomach.
You won't work at all if I catch you touching the food again. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Here's looking at you, kid.
May I offer you some punch?
Not so fast.
Here's another fine mess you got us into.
Oh, that's it. The party's over. My career's ruined.
Hollywood, if nothing else, is a spectacle. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 31st Annual Benefactors Ball. Everyone enjoys a good movie explosion, but the best special effect is the smile on a child's face. The happiness born of the good health your generous contributions to community general make possible. So, tonight, everyone, please enjoy the party. Please enjoy all the many surprises. And most of all, please enjoy the giving.
Amazing save, Martin.
Oh, thank you. But that was absolutely nothing. You should have seen when the white tigers got loose at the county zoo benefit.
Well, I tell you, if you weren't man of the year, I would make you man of the year. Man of the year. You gotta be sitting at the table of honor. I got a speech to make in 10 minutes.
Don't touch that.
I know it's very pretty, but it does have to go onto one's lap eventually.
Not this one, Martin. Mr. Horn. Little problem with this napkin.
Well, it looks fine to me. Sharp points, firm body, tight base.
Look at the other napkins on the table.
Floppy points, flat bodies, loose base. This is ridiculous.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, don't be. Saved Mr. Galen's life.
I don't understand.
Jesse told me that you were allergic to peanuts.
Yes.
This napkin's covered with a thin film of peanut oil. You touch this to your lips, you could go into anaphylactic shock.
You going somewhere?
I'm working a party, in case you hadn't noticed.
Looks to me like you're trying to flee the scene of an attempted murder.
Don't be ridiculous.
This was the only neat napkin on the table because it's the only napkin on the table that you folded. You know, you were right. Someone was trying to pit you against one another, but it wasn't Martin Gaylord. Was it, Mr. Horn?
You're basing this laughable accusation on a folded napkin?
No, you also worked at Willie's when the grill blew up, and you worked at Cynthia's when everybody got food poisoning.
I work 100 parties a year. Besides, I got poisoned too, remember?
Well, that is where you made your mistake. Now, what is it that every cater waiter does not do?
Never eat until the last guest is left, and make sure all the linens and glasses have been repacked.
That is the only way you could have been sick with the others.
You ate before the guests left. Disgusting.
Just to make sure that nobody suspected him of being involved in sabotage.
Did you really think that I enjoyed being a waiter? No one in their right minds wants to do that their entire life. I had my dreams.
To be an actor?
A caterer. And I told you that, Martin. You promised to teach me, to take me into your company, and then when it was time to retire, all you said was, keep up the good work, Horn.
Well, you could have gotten out on your own.
How could I possibly compete against them without your help? I wanted to humiliate you, to ruin your reputations. I never thought that the salmonella would kill anybody. No one was supposed to get hurt.
Up until Martin Gaylord came out of retirement, at least. Then you saw a one-time opportunity. You were going to kill him because you knew they would all be here.
Who wouldn't have thought they killed him after the stunts they pulled?
You'd be the only one left in business who trained under Martin Gaylord.
No! Steve! I got him!
Now this is what I call a party.
Boy, it sure was. How are you going to top this one next year?
Next year?
Yeah.
Imagine a man. A plain man, no different from 1,000 others you see in a day, who enjoys the simple things in life. The feeling of the sun on his face, the taste of that first sip of coffee. Imagine his life. Starting out with unlimited potential and, like most lives, amounting to nothing much. Few dollars in a retirement account, almost enough to pay off the debts that will outlive him. Imagine his hands. Hands that built a house, caressed a wife, held a child. Hands that sculpt, shape, and create. And now, imagine his death. Imagine his face contorting in pain as the poison courses through his veins. And his hands. Those hands that could do so much. Clutching one last time. And falling still. Useless. I can imagine it. Because that man will die tonight by lethal injection.
Can you ask them? Can you get me one last phone call?
I can imagine it. Because that man is my father.
You made $65,000 betting on football game?
Oh, yeah. It's all fantasy money so far, but my system is good. So good that I'm thinking about going to Vegas this Sunday, and I'm happy to accept investors.
I know some gamblers who went broke. They all had systems.
Not like mine.
Oh, well, that's good, because none of the other guys ever said that.
Tell you what I do. I take a look at both of the teams, and then I study their strengths, their weaknesses. And then I analyze their game to the smallest detail. Then I bet on the club whose mascot would beat the hell out of the other team's mascot.
What?
Very simple.
Dr. Mark Sloan, line 5. Dr. Mark Sloan, line 5, please.
I'm gonna put you down for a couple hundred, okay?
Hey! Dr. Mark Sloan. Yes, of course I remember you.
I'm going to die tonight, Dr. Sloan.
Yes, I know.
I'm going to die because you put me here.
Oh, I didn't put you there. You put yourself there. You murdered 52 people. I just caught you.
You caught an innocent man.
You had a chance to prove that at the trial. The jury didn't believe you, and I don't believe you either.
Are you so sure that you'd stake my life on it?
Look, if you're looking for a pardon, I can't help you, and I wouldn't if I could.
Oh, I don't want your help.
Then what?
I want you to see what you've done. I want you to watch me die.
Why?
You owe me that much.
All right. I'll be there.
Of terror. 39 bombings, 52 deaths, hundreds of injuries, millions in property damage. And you can ask me whether I think he deserves to die tonight?
Some people believe that Louis Swinney isn't the son of you bomber.
Some people believe JFK was killed by space aliens. I can't help them either. I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm a prosecutor.
And you're up for re-election in, what, a month?
And you're implying that I would execute an innocent man to further my political career? Is that something you really want to be asking me?
During the trial, even you conceded you had no idea what Swinney's motive could be.
No, I still don't. No one's ever been able to figure out the reason for the bombings or why he chose the targets that he did.
And that doesn't make you think that you might have the wrong man.
No, it makes me glad that he'll be dying tonight. Isn't that right, Dr. Sloan?
Well, I'm not here to celebrate.
Every man's death diminishes me, for I am all men. Is that it?
Something like that.
Well, if that's true, I'll be glad to be diminished tonight. Oh, hello, Carter. Hello. Listen, I know how hard this must be for you. If there's anything that I can do
My
for you...
father would like to speak to you.
There's a question I need you to answer before I die.
I'll try.
Why you?
You mean, why did I help the police track you down?
Burnside couldn't have won the election unless he produced a body. The police wanted to close their case. But you, Doc, what was driving you?
Innocent people were dying.
Oh, innocent people are always dying. Muggings, drive-bys, tainted hamburger meat. Why this set of victims over another?
I did what had to be done.
Oh, yeah, I see. I get it. Nothing personal. Just a feeling of civic duty. Huh? Except for your little whim, I could have spent the last 6 years of my life with my family.
And how many more people would have died?
I'm not the bomber.
Then why did the explosion stop when you were arrested?
I imagine the real bomber figured it out, that if he stopped, I'd pay for his crimes and he'd go free. At least, I hope that's what it is. It's the only thing that gives any meaning to my death.
I hope you find peace, Louis.
Oh, I have. I have, Doctor. It's you I'm praying for.
Somebody stop this. Why won't anybody stop this?
You gotta be strong now, Kate. They chose to be here, Mark.
To watch their father die.
That's what they want. He should have thought of his kids before he started planting those bombs.
Amanda! My God. You look absolutely beautiful.
Jesse, I have been working on a 7-car pileup since dawn. I haven't showered, I haven't eaten. My eyes are bloodshot, I'm covered in gore, and you have the audacity to walk in here and tell me I look beautiful?
And yet, your natural radiance shines through. The true measure of beauty. Nothing can obscure it.
No, and goodbye.
But you haven't even heard what I have to say yet.
If it needs that hard of a sell, I'm not interested. Goodbye.
How would you like to be financially independent?
I am.
How would you like to be obscenely wealthy?
I am.
You are?
Yes, you see, my father set up a trust fund for me when I turned 18.
Oh. How would you like me to be obscenely wealthy?
Goodbye.
Amanda.
Hey, Agent Wagner. What brings you back into town?
We need to talk. Alone.
Oh, sure.
Stay. I'm busy, and it'll have to wait.
No, I just flew 7 hours from Quantico to have this discussion, and we're gonna have it now.
Dr. Jesse, did you hear that? I think they're paging me.
No, they're not. We're in the middle of an urgent autopsy. I cannot be interrupted. And I said all that I had to say to you on the telephone.
Yeah, to my answering machine, not to me. You can't end our relationship that way. Is it because I said I love you last weekend?
Didn't you just get paged?
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
Because I said I love you?
Maybe.
And you don't love me?
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm not gonna make this easy for you.
You've never made it easy for me, Ron. Not from the moment that we first met on that 747 wreckage. But I warned you about what would happen if we continued to see each other.
You saw me anyway.
Look, the point is, everything turned out exactly the way I said it would. You live on one coast, I live on another.
Aren't we happy together?
What, a day or two at a time? It's my marriage all over again.
Do you think it'd be any different if I lived here?
Can't you do any better than that?
If you could look me in the eye and tell me that you want me out of your life, you got it, I'm gone.
Ron, if I could do that, do you really think I would have broken up with your answering machine? I'm sorry, I got blood on your shirt.
I think I left a clean one at your house.
I think you did, too.
How many victims?
5 so far, but we've just begun the digging. How many people do you think were in here?
Well, the building was declared structurally unsound after the quake. The INS moved into new offices and the homeless came in. It's been cold and wet. No telling how many people took shelter here.
In here, Dad.
What are they doing here?
I invited them.
I think the FBI can investigate the simple firebombing of an abandoned government building.
It's not a simple firebombing. I've only done a preliminary examination of the dead. Corpses' bodies are riddled with brass screws and finishing nails. I found this in one of the victims.
I'll have it analyzed.
You want to tell me what I'll find, Mark?
It's African walnut.
Okay, so the shrapnel found in the bodies, screws, nails, and slivers of African walnut.
You got it.
What am I missing?
We've seen this before. Fits the MO of a known serial bomber.
Well, great. Let's go pick him up.
You can see him down at the Morgan. He was executed last night. The first place he hit was a seedy joint on the Sunset Strip, the Sunnyview Motel. That's how he got his name, the Sunnyview Bomber.
That's adorable. What was his pattern?
We never figured that out. He did anything. Diner, a suburban home, gas station, statuary store. Even blew up a bench in MacArthur Park once.
How'd you catch him?
He made all of his explosive devices using materials and tools involved in handcrafted furniture.
And he encased the bombs in beautifully crafted boxes made out of African walnut.
Louis Sweeney was a furniture craftsman, like his father, Reagan, and his father before him. And his daughter, Caitlin, is carrying on the tradition.
Dad made the furniture connection and found Sweeney.
Thanks to a toothache.
I don't get it.
While Mark was waiting for the dentist, he was leafing through an Architectural Digest magazine when he spotted a photograph of the study, and he recognized the detailing on one of the chairs.
From there, we were just a search warrant away from a conviction.
But you were never able to figure out why he was doing it.
We didn't have to. We had the evidence. Found it all in his van.
So we're looking at a copycat bomber here who's trying to make fools out of the police and the prosecutor and me.
Well, you executed the wrong man.
No, it's out of the question.
We're only asking you to do it for a few days.
If I bury evidence linking this bombing to Louis Sweeney, I bury my political career along with it.
We don't know that they're connected.
It doesn't matter if they are or not, Detective. It happened 6 hours after the Sunnyview bomber was executed. Carter Sweeney will make that connection for us on his damn radio show.
Let him. We don't have to help him do it.
If he finds out that we're suppressing evidence linking the two, it'll look like we're covering up the execution of an innocent man.
Look, if we go public with what we have, we're going to give the copycat exactly what he wants. We're going to smear the justice system and exonerate a guilty man.
Destroying you and my father in the process.
Yeah. You see this, Max? See this, Max? I just got it. After Louis Sweeney was executed, my approval rating soared 20 points. It's a lead I've been able to enjoy for, what, 10 minutes now?
Let the press jump to conclusions. We don't have to. By saying nothing, we buy time to investigate without the reporters dogging our every step.
The fact that the Sunnyview bomber used flathead brass screws as shrapnel never came up in the trial. Only a handful of investigators knew that, and the perpetrator. Now, how are we sure that we didn't execute an innocent man today?
I'm not. What we need is a chance to determine the truth.
One day. One day. And then tomorrow we'll see if you get another.
Hello?
I've always wondered how well you slept, Doctor. Now I have my answer.
I sleep a lot better when the phone doesn't ring at 6 a.m., Mrs. Sweeney.
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed you'd be awake searching for the Sunnyview bomber.
The Sunnyview bomber was executed.
Then how is it that he was able to blow up the old INS building downtown yesterday?
Coincidence. Copycat bomber. What is this about?
Doesn't a copycat usually need information to copy? How is it that this imposter knew that the real bomber always put flathead brass screws in his devices when that information was never released to the public?
If that was never released, how do you know about those screws?
Because I'm here with Sharon Ellison, Assistant District Attorney for the County of Los Angeles.
Wait a minute, you're where with Sharon Ellison?
Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor. Did I fail to mention? We're live on KCDM AM. Sharon, I believe you and Dr. Sloan have something of a professional relationship.
Yes, I successfully prosecuted Dr. Sloan for murder.
I was framed, you know that.
As we found out later, the DA's office issued him an official apology, and I personally sent him a lovely fruit basket.
The good news is that you discovered the frame before Dr. Sloan was executed.
That time we did. Louis Sweeney wasn't so lucky.
Louis Sweeney's attorney spent 6 years searching for evidence to overturn that verdict. Now, they didn't find anything because he was guilty.
Or because it was in everybody's best interest to keep such evidence hidden.
Are you suggesting that there's a cover-up in the DA's office?
The case against Louis Sweeney was terribly flawed. I know because I was originally assigned to prosecute him.
Well, then you know that there was a van full of evidence, don't you?
Which I had reason to believe was planted, but when I took my suspicions to my superiors, they demoted me to second chair and put Neil Burnside in charge.
And as I recall, it was Burnside's successful conviction of my father that led to his election as DA.
Let me ask you this, Miss Ellison. If you really believe that Louis Sweeney was innocent, how could you stay silent?
I was scared.
I have a hard time imagining you being scared of anything.
Look, Neil Burnside's enemies have a way of losing their jobs, their careers, even their reputations. I had worked so hard to get where I was.
You overcame your fear just suddenly this morning,
Yes, I did. When I saw the pictures of Louis Sweeney's body and realized that my inaction had allowed this to happen, I knew that I could stay silent no longer.
And that's when you decided to run for Neil Burnside's job.
Oh, well, that's what this is. This is a campaign commercial.
Some people might call it a quest for the truth.
Look, there's a copycat bomber out there, and instead of helping the police, she's using him to win a campaign.
I've faced my culpability in Louis Sweeney's death, Dr. Sloan. I think it's time that you faced yours.
I have done nothing wrong.
My father said exactly the same thing to me, just before they took him to his death. We'll continue this right after traffic with Kate.
What? Carter ambushed me. He caught me while I was half asleep and just dismantled me. All I could do was mumble.
Forget it, Doctor. The show's irrelevant. What matters are the facts.
And he's got them all. And Sharon Ellison to help use them against me. How did that happen anyway, Ron? Did you have an agreement with Burnside?
Yeah, we do.
Either Sharon Ellison leaked the details to Carter, or he's our bomber.
Oh, Carter's got a motive, and so has his sister, Caitlin.
You know, maybe they're in it together. Their father could have given them the details that were kept out of the trial.
Hell of a lot of good it does him now. If they wanted to clear him, wouldn't they have started the bombings before he was executed?
Who else could it be?
There's a whole city full of people out there last I looked. What if the Sunnyview bomber were two people all along?
Well, then why didn't this secret accomplice strike until now?
Why start the bombings in the first place? Find the original motive and all the other pieces fall into place.
Oh, I can't argue with that.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
I just completed the autopsies on the victims. Unfortunately, no surprises there.
Did turn up some blood on a finishing nail found at the scene.
Doesn't mean anything. It could have passed through one or more of the victims at the blast.
I already checked that out. The blood doesn't match any of the victims.
But it could match one of the suspects.
We don't have any suspects.
I can think of a couple.
It's too early to concentrate on just one possibility, particularly when we have no evidence to back it up.
Well, there's going to be some. With your help, Jesse.
Dr. Travis? Hi, I'm Sally Preston.
You're it.
Well, I'm the station manager, if that's what you mean. How can I help you?
Well, why don't you have a seat, roll up your sleeve, and we might as well get what we can.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Well, apparently I'm wasting my time and the hospital's money.
I don't know what you're talking about, but...
Do you see these two nurses over here? Do you think that they work for free? And the bloodmobile outside, do you think that we have a whole fleet of them waiting around for some adolescent shock jock to use for his idiotic practical jokes?
KCDM is talk radio for adults. We don't do practical jokes.
Oh, really? Then what do you call arranging a blood drive and then having nobody show up?
Look, I don't know anything about this. Can you tell me who you dealt with?
Right, sure. Why don't we just turn on your radio station and listen to Gus Dallas right now brag about how he's arranged the largest blood drive that LA has ever seen?
Gus Dallas is on KLMV. This is KCDM.
This is the wrong station. I'm yelling at the wrong person.
No, this is the right station. Sally, go email everyone in the building and tell them to get their veins down here right away.
I'm sorry, Carter. Did you arrange this?
I'm arranging it right now. Gus Dallas can't touch us in ratings or demos. Does he really think we'd let him beat us on a blood drive?
I didn't know that forensics had become such a spectator sport.
You're having a bad day.
Yeah, you could say that. You know me well, and that feels very good.
Caitlin Sweeney, she's dead?
Just a dead end. Caitlin had some tests done at Community General a few years back, so I pulled her chart. But her blood doesn't match the blood on the nail.
You know, I'd heard LA judges were easy, but...
Judges?
Yeah, you know. The guy in the black robe that granted you the warrant.
Okay, look, I brought a box of chocolates to Imelda in Records, and she turned her back for 5 minutes.
What if you had found a match? Anything you found afterwards would be irreparably tainted.
I would have taken it to Mark, and we would have figured out something.
Man, I have to warn you, these methods are not going to fly at Quantico.
Fortunately, my jurisdiction doesn't extend much further than Fontana.
No, it didn't when you were an associate medical examiner for the County of Los Angeles. But now that you were the newest forensic pathologist at FBI headquarters at Quantico...
I'm what?
Yeah, that's what I came to tell you. I slipped them a copy of your resume, and they're excited. I mean, you still have to interview, but it's just a formality.
So you expect me to quit my job, leave my friends, and uproot my son?
We can live together, be a family.
And what if it doesn't work? You walk away clean. Meanwhile, I'm 3,000 miles away from anyone that I know, and my son has lost another man in his life.
What I was trying to do was make our relationship work. What?
For one of us, at least.
You know, maybe I shouldn't have even tried. Maybe you actually like living 3,000 miles away from me.
Maybe I'm beginning to. Hey, guys. Just got the result of the DNA comparison between Carter Sweeney's sample and the blood we found on the nail.
It's a perfect match.
No, that didn't seem to help Marcia Clark or Christopher Darden much.
We're a long way from court. We can't even arrest Carter Sweeney based on these results.
So what was the point of doing it in the first place?
Now we know he's guilty.
Yeah, well, now we get to be angry, frustrated, and powerless. I liked it better when we didn't know.
Well, Amanda, we got him now. Now all we have to do is get his consent to repeat the test.
Oh, and he's just gonna give it to you.
Maybe he will if he has no choice. Just to see how he likes being ambushed himself.
I want to thank you for agreeing to appear on my show, Doctor. It can't be an easy thing for you to do.
Well, I figured I had to.
Even so, you don't have to be here, facing your harshest critic on his own ground. Takes courage, and I respect you for that.
Well, this isn't about me. This is about preventing any further killings.
So you concede that the Sunnyview bomber is still out there?
There's a bomber out there planting bombs and people are being killed, but it's not the Sunnyview bomber. That was Louis Sweeney, and he was executed for his crimes.
My father maintained his innocence to his death, did he not?
Yes, he did, but that doesn't make it true.
But weren't you once convicted and imprisoned for murders you didn't commit? After an experience like that, how can you be certain that the same thing didn't happen to my father?
Louis Sweeney was the Sunnyview bomber. The latest bombing was done by a copycat to create this controversy and to obscure the truth.
Yeah, with all due respect, Doctor, your explanation sounds like a desperate attempt to avoid taking responsibility for a tragic, fatal mistake. There is no evidence to support your theory.
We have a bloody nail.
A nail?
Finishing nail, to be exact. We found it at the scene of the crime.
And what does that prove?
Well, by itself, nothing. But we managed to extract a blood sample and DNA from it. Now, if we can match that to another blood sample, it's better than a fingerprint. Your fingerprint.
Let's be clear, Doctor. What you're implying is that you've matched the blood on this nail to mine.
Yes, I am.
I don't recall giving you a sample.
Do you remember rolling up your sleeve for a blood drive here at the radio station a few days ago? You were in that building, and you pricked yourself on that nail when you made the bomb. To your father's specifications, no doubt.
And you are saying this bloody nail proves all that?
Conclusively. You wanted to discredit me and clear your father, and you killed 5 innocent people doing it. You know, you can prove me wrong if you like, just by providing me with another blood sample. I can take it right here. I brought a kid with me.
You're not wrong. It is my blood. I was in that building. And I have 5 million witnesses to prove it. Get me show 1268 about 10 minutes in and cue it up. You listen to my show much, Doctor?
No.
Well, that's a shame. Yeah, we're not like other talk radio shows. We get outside the studio, we investigate issues firsthand. I lived with the homeless in that building for 3 days. I did a series of live broadcasts from there about 6 months ago as an expose on slumlords. In this case, the government itself. Play the tape. There's no running water, no electricity, raw sewage streams down the corridors, and yet this is where entire families are forced to live. Forced to... Ow!
What is it? What's wrong?
Stepped on a nail. I'll be okay. This is what happens to me, walking through here in daylight. Imagine what it's like for the people who seek shelter here at night. My pain is small compared to what these people have to endure each and every day, and not one of them has the... It's too bad you weren't listening, Doctor. It's too bad the politicians in City Hall weren't listening either. It might have spared us all this ugly incident. This is how Mark Sloan works. This is how he twists the evidence to fit his own preconceptions. This is how he killed my father.
Who asked you to bring your father into this investigation, huh?
I consulted him. Isn't that why you hired him, as a police consultant?
Yes, but nowhere in the job description does it say go on the radio and make an ass of yourself.
How much of this did you know about?
Only what I heard on the radio.
Only what you heard on the radio. Why didn't Dr. Sloan inform us of his findings before he went public?
My father didn't feel he had enough to make an arrest stick. He was just trying to give us what we needed.
He is a doctor. He's not a homicide detective. It's not his job to make those decisions. It's mine! I don't understand who the hell he thinks he is.
A man who has solved more murders for this department than any police officer. I haven't heard any complaints up until now.
Well, up until now, he hasn't gone public and made fools of all of us, has he? Come in.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, thank you for coming over so quickly, Counsel.
Well, it's not often that I get an urgent summons from the district attorney, at least since you've transferred me to West Covina.
Well, I'm going to reassign you effective immediately.
Transferring me to an even smaller, darker corner of Southern California may make you feel better, but it's going to look like political retaliation to the voting public.
I'm sure that it would. And that's why I would never do anything like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to reopen the case against Sweeney, and I want you to take over the investigation of the new bombing.
There's no case to reopen. We convicted the right man.
Well, after your father's performance today, I'm not so sure. And I need an objective view.
Oh, so you bring her in? Her mind's already made up.
I think we'll get a cold, honest appraisal of the facts, won't we, Counselor?
I'll do my best, sir.
To destroy my father for a few more votes. Can't you see she's got an agenda?
Don't you? Huh? One more word out of you, Detective, and you're off this investigation.
Excuse me. I'm really not interested in your personnel issues and your local politics. I have an investigation to conduct. And unless you have something relevant to add to it, I'd really like to get back to work.
We don't need your help. This isn't a federal case.
Oh, it became one when a government building was destroyed.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did, with the understanding that this office would be in charge of the investigation. So from now on, you're going to coordinate all your activities through me. Dismissed.
The Sunnyview bombing case is closed. The man convicted of the crime was executed. So why reopen the case now?
Well, the similarities between the new bombings and the old bombings are undeniable. Re-examining the previous investigation is just simply the responsible thing to do.
So this is not a repercussion of Dr. Sloan's appearance on my show this morning?
Absolutely not. However, after what I've heard, I'm deeply disturbed by Dr. Sloan's methods, and I intend to take a serious look at every murder investigation he's ever been involved with.
I'm disturbed too. Which is why I've filed a $150 million lawsuit against Community General Hospital, which continues to employ Dr. Sloan and allows him to use their resources, staff, and good name to further his personal agenda.
Mark, don't let him get to you.
Oh, he already has, Amanda, and brilliantly. Carter Sweeney went into that empty building, did a live broadcast, and deliberately stepped on that nail, knowing exactly 6 months later how I was going to use it, and he was going to turn it against me.
Yeah, well, listening to him isn't going to help. It's only going to eat away at you. Come on.
The man knows how I think, how I plot, how I deduce. If I'm going to beat him, I have to know the same about him.
Well, maybe you should let the FBI and the LAPD work on the case.
Oh, because
now.
I fell into his trap and lost my credibility? You know, I can't back down now. If I let him get away with this, it'll cast doubt on every murder conviction I was ever a part of. And worse, murderers can go free.
Oh, I don't think it'll come to that.
Well, I'm not going to let it happen. See, right now, he thinks he's won, which is going to make him careless, just like it made me.
Mark, you weren't careless. We just have to work harder the next time.
Thanks. I will.
Take care.
Amanda. Wait.
There's nothing that you can say that's worth waiting for.
I was wrong.
Wrong? It's an understatement.
Okay, how about selfish and insensitive? Arrogant. Tyrannical. Contemptuous.
You're getting warmer. Keep going.
How about well-intentioned? I just wanted us to be together.
I want that too.
Good. Because I just told my boss that after this assignment is over, I'm moving to LA permanently.
You're getting a transfer?
But they can find a place in the bureau. If not, I'm going to find another job.
I don't know if I can let you do that.
So now who's the expert on what's good for everyone else?
Well, what if things don't work out between us?
Then I would feel like a complete idiot. But I can live with that risk if you can.
I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Dr. Bentley.
Miss Ellison, I'm very busy. I can't talk to you right now.
Actually, you can.
There's been another bombing, and I just received the call.
Consider the call rescinded. Dr. Steinberg will handle the investigation.
Well, you can't do this.
You and I will get along much better once you realize the words you can't don't apply to our relationship. Now, I will be taking all of your current files on the series of explosions, as well as the original Sunnyview bombings. Will you help my marshals in retrieving them?
What are you...
You see, we're getting along better already. Now, the files?
I have to get clearance from the coroner's office first.
They'll understand when you show them the court order. Old files tend to get lost so quickly, especially when they contradict the word of old friends.
Why do you hate Mark Sloan so much? Is it because he made a fool out of you when he proved his innocence?
Dr. Bentley, do not mistake a professional investigation for a personal vendetta, because once you do, your actions will be based on emotion rather than intelligence. And at that point, your employment will be called into question.
Excuse me. What's the emergency?
Your career, and whether or not you want to have one tomorrow,
I don't need to be rescued from a fight.
unless it's one you can't possibly win.
What are you talking about? She nearly accused me of conflict of interest.
Amanda, you've made your loyalties clear. There is an appearance of conflict. If you fight to stay on this case, you're only going to make that appearance worse.
I know that woman, and she will twist the facts to make Mark Sloan out to be the bad guy and Carter Sweeney an innocent victim.
I won't let that happen.
She will not follow up on evidence that leads to Carter Sweeney.
All right. If you can tell me without a trace of uncertainty that Mark is right and that Carter Sweeney is the bomber, then we will go back into your office together and we will fight Sharon Ellison until her career is ruined or ours are.
I'm ready.
But if you have any doubt at all about Mark's conclusions, if there's even a tiny chance that Sweeney is not the one, then walk away. Okay. I have to go back to the bombing site. I promise I will share any information I find. Flathead brass screws and finishing nails. It's the same purpose.
I wonder what his favorite radio station is.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Just wanted to get a look around before it got too trampled on.
Any reporters see the two of you?
I don't think so. We came up the back way.
May I see that?
Here, take this. Are you insane or are you just stupid?
I admit I made a few mistakes. Sweeney's our bomber, and I won't underestimate
You are
him.
fired, Doctor.
You can't take me off this case. I'm on it.
You're
with
no
you.
longer a consultant to this department, and if you show up at a crime scene again, I'm going to have you arrested right on the spot. Now, you get him out of here and find something to put over his head, so I don't want anybody to recognize him.
You can't treat my father this way.
You're off this investigation, and one more word out of you, you're off the force.
Let's go, Dad. It's beautiful.
It's my grandfather's. My father designed a few pieces, but all the big sellers are based on Regan's work.
And his work methods, I guess.
Carrying on the family's traditions.
So's your brother, I'm afraid.
My grandfather came to this country with nothing in his pockets but his hands. They were all he needed to build himself a future.
Miss Sweeney, we know what your brother's doing.
It's not much of a job for a man talking on the radio. That's what my father used to say. Man lives off his hands, a fool lives off his mouth. Of course, those fights are over now, thanks to you and your dad.
We know that Carter Sweeney planted those bombs. Your brother thinks he's getting revenge for his father's death, but all he's doing is killing innocent people.
Like you did my father?
Look, I know I'll never convince you what we did was right. I know you'll always hate us. But to hurt me and my father, your brother is punishing all the people of this city.
One chair at a time, my grandfather built this business till he could finally support a family. And once he did, the city decided to build a freeway through it.
Listen to me.
6 days, Regan held off the bulldozers. One man with a shotgun against the forces of civic pride and progress. And on the 7th day, progress called in the sharpshooters, and my father watched his father die just like I did. Don't ask me to grieve for the people of this city.
I'm talking about innocent mothers and children.
No. You're done talking. Get out of my shop. Now.
Where you going?
Well, I'm thinking about Las Vegas, using my sports betting system to bankroll my career as a professional gambler.
You already have a job. And if you want to keep it, you better get in there and get dressed because your shift started an hour ago.
Mark, where have you been? I don't practice medicine here anymore.
What do you mean?
The hospital put me on disciplinary leave until they can decide whether or not to fire me.
Jesse, you're the best doctor in the ER.
Thanks, but it's not about that. They got 120 million other reasons. It's about taking Carter Sweeney's blood under false pretenses, or as they put it, ordering unauthorized, unnecessary, and unreimbursed medical tests.
That's not your fault. It was my idea. I asked you to do that.
And I should have refused to when you asked me, but I didn't. I would do the same thing if you asked me again. And see, that's why they should fire me. I'm incorrigible.
I'm not going to let them do that.
Look, Mark, when I'm in my penthouse suite in Vegas with a couple of showgirls under each arm, none of this will have ever mattered.
You stay right here. I'm going to talk to the board of directors.
Mark, wait, you don't have...
What's this?
A restraining order. You and your son are not to get within 100 yards of me or any member of my family.
I'm not going to let you keep killing people. No lawsuit or court order is going to save you.
You heard him, Marshal. You're my witness.
Dr. Mark Sloan to administration. Dr. Mark Sloan to administration, please.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's made that abundantly clear.
I mean, It's your day off. We could be spending it together.
And we are. You're helping me pack. You can start by stacking these boxes over by the elevator.
I don't understand.
Well, these are my personal files, and I'll need them in Quantico.
Quantico.
Yeah, the job's still available, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking it. Why aren't you smiling?
I thought your life was here.
It was. But the board of directors is about to suspend me, and the city's going to fire me as adjunct county medical examiner, so why should I give them the satisfaction?
So you're taking the job with the FBI to spite them?
Well, Ron, I could really go anywhere, but I'm choosing to go with you because I love you.
Damn. Now I'm gonna have to clean out some closet space.
No, you won't. I'm gonna get my own place.
I thought you just said...
I did. But moving in together is a step we're not ready to take. Besides, there's someone else in the equation.
No, CJ. I don't know how to talk to kids.
You'll learn. You'll learn.
You're the only people I know who find the morgue romantic.
Okay, what are you doing here?
I heard that Carter Sweeney was going to serve my father with a restraining order.
How'd you hear that?
I got one, too.
Hey, I'm on the next flight to Sin City. This is your last chance to share in the fortune.
This way.
Dad? They just fired me. Effective immediately.
Mark, any hospital in this city would be glad to have you.
You can't practice medicine without a license. They took it away from me.
A woman is bludgeoned to death in her apartment, and all we come up with is cat hairs, a stick of gum, and lens tissues.
Hey, Lieutenant, look at this.
Bearer bonds. Now we're getting somewhere. Bag those and get them to Bunkville.
You think they're from that Century City swindle?
The same bank, same denominations. What are the odds it's a coincidence?
Hold it, sir. You can't come in here now.
Excuse me, what's going on?
Lieutenant?
I'm Lieutenant Sloan. Can I help you?
I'm looking for my mom.
Kate Matthews?
Honey, I'm her husband, Ryan Matthews. Ex-husband, actually.
Mr. Matthews, can I speak with you for a minute? I'm sorry, Mr. Matthews, but I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night.
You look like a man struggling with the acquisitions committee.
Only their paperwork. And the notion of buying a TMR system.
You still opposed to it?
Oh, yeah. Laser heart surgery is still way too experimental.
We're on the cutting edge. At least Dr. Reese seems to think so.
Yeah, cutting edge, expensive, unproven, and very risky.
Tess, leave the soda machine alone.
This is Ryan Matthews and his daughter Tess. They're here to identify Kate Matthews.
Well, the only vending machine that seems to work is in the doctor's lounge, right, Mark?
Yeah, I was just going down there. I'll show Tess where it is.
Sure.
It's right down there. I can't guarantee this one works either, but the odds are a little better anyway.
Sure you're ready for this?
Let's get it over with.
Mr. Matthews, I need to caution you on one thing.
I know.
There's been a lot of damage. It's liable to shock you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's okay. I've got my own money.
Well, I just thought I'd...
You know, if you want to flip for it. Why don't we make it interesting? Double or nothing. Loser buys winner a soda and a candy bar. Tails.
Okay, so I'm buying you a soda and a candy bar.
I'll give you another chance. Let's flip for a soda, a candy bar, and a bag of chips.
If you don't mind, I think I'll quit while I'm behind. Thank you. Tess, about your mom.
I really don't want to talk about it, thanks.
Well, I know you don't, but sometimes you need to talk things out.
No, I don't. You see, Dr. Sloan, it's no news that my mom's dead. My dad told me she died in a car wreck when I was a kid, so I'm pretty much used to the idea.
Start getting unused to it, kiddo. Whoever that is in the morgue, she's not your mom.
The victim was your wife's friend, Emily.
Never heard of her. Last week, Kate showed up in Smithfield, Utah, where I was working as a security guard. We had an argument, she left, and I decided to come to L.A. to, I don't know, try to patch things up. That's it.
Did your ex-wife ever mention a man named Gavin Cutler?
She worked with him once, a long time ago.
We lifted a set of his prints from her apartment.
Off the murder weapon?
No. Is there anything you can tell me about this Cutler?
You want me to list all the swindles he's gotten away with? Or the murders? You already know all about that.
And about the dirty bunco cop who let him walk.
I wasn't dirty.
You were just married to one of the cons on his team. And all the evidence just happened to disappear.
Interrogation by insinuation. I used to be good at that, too.
You used to be good at a lot of things until you helped Cutler. As a favor to your wife.
Ex-wife. Look, I don't know anything about your murder victim. I'm not going to sit around and talk about old times.
Did it ever occur to you that Kate might be in real trouble?
Then maybe you should be out looking for her instead of chatting with me.
Thanks for the advice. Meanwhile, I need to know where to contact you. In case I decide to waste more of my time.
We just got into town. We don't even have a motel room.
Why don't you come out of my house? You can get a shower, the both of you, get some rest, and you can go look for a place.
And I was just beginning to see grubby as the style.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we'd go out there right after I finish my shift at the hospital.
Dad, I need a couple things clarified on the MA's report. Excuse us.
That's a very troubled young woman.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
She's on the verge of more trouble if somebody doesn't sit her down and talk to her.
You remember the time you decided to bring home the stray dog?
Which one?
The one that bit the mailman.
You've lectured me about that before, you know.
And you always ignored me. Just like you're doing right now.
Well, before we didn't have a murder Jane Doe. Who murdered her and why?
That's the question.
What, bearer bonds?
Mm-hmm. Part of a $300,000 swindle. But I don't think Ryan and Tess had anything to do with it.
Oh, no, nor the murder of Jane Doe either. You know, they could be the key to helping us solve it, though. Thanks.
Ed.
Tess leave you alone long enough to get some work done?
Oh, sure. As a matter of fact, I enjoyed the diversion. This stuff's overwhelming.
You being audited?
No, I wish I were. But this is worse than the IRS. We're talking TMR here.
TMR?
Transmyocardial revascularization. It's an experimental treatment. They use lasers to cut little narrow channels right through to the heart muscle, you know, past any occluded or blocked arteries. And it allows the ischemic areas of the heart to be bathed in oxygenated blood. I lost you, didn't I?
Oh, not at all. I'm the only member of my family that didn't become a doctor.
Really? Dr. Sloan.
Yeah, he's right here. Somebody for you. Something about a job.
This is Ryan Matthews.
And this is Gavin Cutler. Maybe you remember me.
Sure, I remember you.
I was just calling to say that if you want to see Kate again, alive, then you and I need to talk.
Well, if it isn't the master of the long con.
You put on a little weight, detective.
Too much mall food. She didn't ask me here to discuss my diet. Where's Kate?
Lost somewhere with $300,000 in bearer bonds that belong to us.
Bearer bonds?
It was a wonderful operation, actually. We created an entire fake stock brokerage in Century City. I was the senior partner. Kate was a broker.
And she ran off with our spoils. Not a very polite way to treat her hard-working co-workers.
We just won it back. No hard feelings.
Yeah, tell that to her roommate.
Wouldn't know her if I saw her.
Oh, go down to the morgue and take a look. Third drawer from the left.
You know, it takes literally millions of components to make a computer function. And when something that complex and intricate works, it's elegant. But if even one of these millions of tiny parts fails, it's almost impossible to find, and even harder to fix. Sometimes it's just not worth it. I'm tired of looking for Kate, but I know where to find you, and I know where to find her daughter.
We have nothing to do with this.
All we want is our money back, so if you'd bring it by tomorrow after you find Kate, we'd be grateful.
I'm sure Tess would be too.
Heads.
You can tell whether it's head or tails without even looking.
Well, actually, my mom taught me how to do that when I was little.
You like to play tricks on people?
Everybody always tricks others. Can't trust anyone anyway, so if you're smart, you'll fool them before they fool you.
Do you think the world's really that way, Tess?
You just tricked me, didn't you?
Come on, Tess, let's go.
Did you find Mom?
No, but I did find us a place to stay, and it's not expensive. Mark, thanks so much for your help.
You're welcome.
Okay, Dad. Do you want to tell me the truth? What is it? What's really happening?
Your mom's gotten herself into a lot of trouble. If we don't go back to Smithfield, we'll be in it too.
No. I'm not going.
Tess, she's on the run. She could be in Brazil by now.
Last time we abandoned her, I didn't have a vote. This time I'm staying. I'm gonna help her.
I tried that once too. And that's how I ended up as a shopping mall rent-a-cop.
She's my mother. I can't walk out on her now. Dad, it's time to stop.
Tess, I wouldn't even know where to begin looking.
Well, maybe I do.
Where did you get this?
From Mom? Last week? Must have meant a lot to her, else she wouldn't have kept it so long.
We spent every weekend at that cabin. A lot of years ago.
Maybe that's where she is now.
Mom, stop! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought...
Yeah, I know what you thought. Oh, love what you've done with the place. Although the truly fashionable rat holes have shredded newspaper on the floor.
You come all this way to criticize my decorating skills?
We heard you were in trouble.
I'm fine.
I'll bet. Nothing like $300,000 to ease life's little troubles.
The real bonds were in the briefcase when I left them at the drop for Cutler. Someone must have followed me and stole it.
Well, it's comforting to know you're an honest crook.
Dad, don't.
What I do to survive stopped being your business when you took my daughter and abandoned me.
Well, it started up again when Cutler threatened us.
Tess, I am so sorry.
Look, we've had enough apologies. Just give me the bonds. I'll see to it that Cutler leaves us alone. All of us.
I told you I didn't steal those bonds.
I'll make sure Cutler knows that it was just an innocent accident that you ended up with 300 grand of his money. Now hand it over so we can get on with our lives.
Why do you believe Gavin Cutler over your own wife?
Well, maybe it's because Gavin Cutler's never lied to me.
Dad, stop it. Out.
I'm not leaving without you.
Honey, I wish I could.
Kate, look, we found you. So will they. None of us are safe.
Then I'll just have to go talk to Gavin Cutler.
You can't.
To keep you safe, there's nothing I won't do.
Aren't you gonna stop her?
Dad, you take care of my daughter.
I always have.
Mr. Matthews, I'm Dr. Travis.
How is she?
Your wife has a condition called hemothorax.
What does that mean?
Blood from a wound is still in the chest.
But she's gonna be okay.
We placed a tube in her chest to drain it. Right now, we have to wait and hope that she stabilizes. That is until she's doing better.
Tess, I want you to stay with the officer.
Where are you going?
You used me!
Perhaps you didn't see the sign over the door. It says employees only behind the counter.
You used me to lead you to Kate so you could gun her down right in front of my daughter.
Explain to me how I can get Kate to give me the bearer bonds if she's dead.
She doesn't have your bonds.
Then why did the police find some of them in her apartment? I'm sorry. Did you think you were the only cop who ever did me a favor?
Then who shot her?
Don't know, don't care. Just want my money.
I don't have 300 grand.
Sell your daughter into white slavery. Auction off your wife's organs. Get a paper route. There are lots of ways.
Okay. I think I know how to get it. But I'll need your help. I know some doctors who are good for the money. No, I already talked to the people at the Bay Area Clinic. And they said they've already maxed out their R&D budget for this year, but next year's a definite need. No, I know the company can't survive on maybes, Mr. Ward, and it shouldn't have to. You guys make a terrific product. Yes, I really do believe that, sir. All right. New job. Right about the same time my wife gets shot. Some timing, huh?
Well, congratulations on your job. Who's the lucky employer?
Oh, Kendine Medical Technologies. I'm their newest sales rep.
I don't think I've ever heard of them.
Well, they're fairly new, based in Sacramento. And would you believe it? Or rather, our main thing is one of those heart laser systems Mark was talking about.
TMR?
Yeah. Thanks to Mark, I knew enough to talk my way into a job. Just haven't been able to talk anybody into buying one.
Well, TMR is still experimental as well as expensive.
Yeah, and the only system around that can save patients with severe angina when standard bypass won't do the job. Straight out of the brochure.
Well, you sold me. Now all you have to do is convince the acquisitions committee.
Hey, I'd be happy if I could just set up a presentation. Then maybe I could hold on to this job long enough to make a sale somewhere.
Well, setting up a presentation shouldn't be all that difficult. Maybe I can help you lay down the groundwork.
No can do. Took that gig. Hold on.
Next. Name's Morris Wheaton, formerly Dr. Morris Wheaton. I work with Ted McGill out of Dallas. What brings you to California? Well,
Gets hot in Texas sometimes.
And did you do anything else there besides sweat?
I was in on the San Antonio MedTech deal. I was part of the crew that relieved Dallas Hills Hospital of its pension fund.
I heard somebody died on that job.
Yeah, bad planning. You know, McGill, you know that happens.
Are you up to date medically? Do you know about TMR?
I may be defrocked, but I am current. Transmyocardial revascularization, an alternative treatment which utilizes a CO2-based laser.
That's fine. Just show up and make sure you look like a rich heart surgeon. Next.
Oh, no. Send him home. We don't need him. Back when I was working Bunko, young Jake here ratted out all his pals on a 10 and 10 deal.
It's nice having the inside track, isn't it? Jake, we've got nothing for you today. Thank you. Next, please.
I'm Patrick Norton.
Have you ever worked along, Con?
No, but I've done a lot of pigeon drops. Used to deal 3-card money in New York.
You ever shilled on a health scam?
Oh, lots of auto injuries. Practically invented the swoop and squat.
How long you been smoking?
3rd grade.
This guy's perfect.
Okay, you gonna be all right.
You tell me here, Mr. Norton.
Oh, it's just like last time, Doc. Feels like I got a semi parked on my chest.
You've had this before?
Angina, same pain in my jaw, and my arm. I called my doctor. He's gonna send the paperwork over.
Okay, good. Well, right now, why don't we see if we can't make you a little more comfortable?
Right, coming through.
Tess. Hey, welcome back. Tess, I'm so sorry.
For what? You're the one who got shot.
All those years, I should have been there. Taught you.
You taught me a lot when I was little. How to palm a card, the coin trick. I never forgot any of it.
Oh, good. Another reason for your dad to hate me.
Why does Dad hate you?
He never told you.
You were dead. What was the point?
Your dad thinks I made him become something he despises. He arrested a man named Gavin Cutler who knew something about my past. Something I'd hidden from your father.
That you ran long cons.
Nice to know I wasn't entirely forgotten, even though I was dead.
Not by either of us.
Cutler gave your dad a choice. If he walked, I walked. But if he went down...
Mom, what's wrong? Mom?
Help! My mom needs help in here. Hurry!
Let's get the oxygen.
Any word?
Yeah, she's still in surgery.
Tess, I have to go. I have a meeting and...
That's right. Forgot how much you cared about her.
300 workers in 5 facilities in 4 states, Kendine Medical Technologies has the TMR know-how to assist Community General in leading the way into the next century. And finally, let me assure you that your operating theaters, with our assistance, can be readily adapted to our system.
Well, that's a relief. I was afraid we'd have to demolish them and start over.
Hardly.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Ward, we're talking about demolishing our entire acquisition budget for the year.
For a procedure you're convinced can only be performed on a limited number of patients, correct?
Exactly.
Dr. Sloan, we wouldn't have invested so heavily in TMR if the research didn't support it.
Fact is, Mark, our procedure will help more patients than you think.
As much as 40%.
But Dr. Sloan is right. TMR systems are very expensive, which is why we're going to make you an offer you simply cannot walk away from.
If you agree to pay our upfront delivery costs, we will provide equipment, training, and support for the first year.
And how much are these delivery costs?
$300,000. Covers the entire first year.
You're right, that would be hard to walk away from, assuming your system is all you say it is.
Yeah, which is the big question right now. Gentlemen, you're going to have to excuse us. We're out of time.
Dr. Sloan, honestly, if we could provide a demonstration.
Would I be more comfortable investing in TMR? Yes, I would.
We have a clinic in Sacramento that's up and running with our system.
And your surgical staff?
I'll be happy to provide you with their CVs and references, as a matter of fact, right now.
Well, of course, we'd have to find a suitable candidate.
You know, I admitted a guy yesterday, he'd be a perfect patient. Patrick Norton. He's in the cardiac unit.
I'd like to have our staff surgeon, Dr. Wheaton, take a look at him.
Yeah, I'll have him meeting, pull the files.
Look, I hope I'm not being obstructive.
No, but hospitals have limited funds, and you have to be careful. I understand, Dr.
I hope you understand I have other duties besides the acquisition committee.
Right.
Very impressive presentation.
Oh, thanks, Mark.
Heads.
Tess,
What?
I just checked on your mom. If she was in serious trouble, we caught it in time. She's going to be fine.
Good.
You know, she'll be out of surgery soon. You'll be able to see her in a few hours. Tess, she's not going to die.
She is to me. He's never gonna let me talk to her again. It's gonna be just like it was before.
Except now, you'll know she's not dead, and it's going to make you miss her even more. You want me to talk to your dad?
He won't listen. He hates her so much. Blames her for losing his job or something.
You know, 6 years ago, my daughter married a terrible man. And she wouldn't listen to anything I said. And I got angrier and angrier at her, and finally we didn't talk at all.
But you didn't tell people she's dead.
I didn't talk about her at all. For years, I just pretended she didn't exist. And then one day she came back here and made me realize how much I missed her.
It's not how my dad felt when my mom showed up.
Are you sure? I didn't hate my daughter. I hated myself for the way I treated her. And every time I thought about it, it reminded me of that, so it just got easier not to think about her at all.
Well, how do you get along with her now?
Oh, it turns out we don't have all that much in common now. When we get together, we don't exactly see eye to eye.
You're just like a real family.
I guess you're right about that.
Are you Lieutenant Steve Sloan?
That's me.
FBI, Special Agent Ilona Odell. This is Agent Polk.
Please, sit down.
You've been asking questions about Gavin Cutler.
He's wanted for questioning concerning a murder.
I want you to back off.
No, what you want is your boss to talk to my boss. Until then,
I was trying to steamroll you, Lieutenant. I apologize.
apology accepted. Maybe you just better tell me what this is about.
Well, I know Cutler is setting up a con on the west side here. The kind of fancy high-tech job he specializes in.
Then if you have what you need to arrest him,
Frankly, I've been after him for 2 years, and I don't even have enough for a warrant. My only shot is to try and take him down right in the middle of a job.
and you're afraid if I keep investigating, Cutler will shut down his con and disappear.
And I will have spent the last 2 years of my life for nothing.
All right, I'll hold off for 24 hours. But when you bring Cutler in...
Well, you can talk to him all you want. Deal.
Well, thank you, Dr. Wahlberg. I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me.
You're quite welcome. I'm always glad to endorse Kendine Medical Technologies and Dr. Wheaton. Goodbye.
And Dr. Wahlberg is most impressed with your computer rerouting system.
Looks like we're going from Wahlberg in Boston to Adderley in Detroit. St. Mary's, how may I direct your call?
Hi, this is Dr. Mark Sloan. May I speak to Dr. Adderley, please?
One moment, please.
Dr. Adderley speaking. Yes, Dr. Sloan. How can I help you?
I just want you to know the opportunity to work with you means a lot to Dr. Wheaton.
I feel the same way. You know, everyone I talk to seems to love him. And your company, too.
Oh, thanks. That's good to hear.
Gentlemen, you must be Dr. Wheaton.
Dr. Sloan, it is a pleasure, sir.
And you know our patient, Patrick Norton?
Miss Norton?
Doctor.
Shall we begin?
Yes. No infarction.
The abnormalities of the ischemic myocardium match the angiogram.
Hey, guys, that better be good news.
We certainly hope it is, Mr. Norton. Judging from your EKG and the physician's report.
You think that this heart laser thing is my best chance?
Well, Mr. Norton, you understand this procedure we're talking about is somewhat experimental.
I understand that this is the best shot I got at being around for my grandson's next birthday. Where do I sign?
All right, talk to you later. Here.
If I didn't know you guys had rigged that thing, I'd be one scared puppy about now.
Mr. Norton has signed all the necessary paperwork so that the procedure can be performed at our clinic in Sacramento.
Which also means Community General is completely off the hook, liability-wise.
Well, our concern goes beyond legal liability, Ryan.
Yeah, we're talking about Mr. Norton's life here.
Exactly. And that life has to be saved, which is why he must undergo TMR immediately. Dr. Wheaton will accompany him on the air ambulance tonight.
Aren't we rushing things just a bit?
Well, it's our logical next step, Dr. Travis. We've given you our pitch. Dr. Sloan has checked out our references.
All of whom gave you high praise, incidentally.
So what's left but to see our system in action?
The only thing is I don't see how we can get to Sacramento on such short notice.
You won't have to. We can set up a real-time video conference right here. We can stay here and you can watch the whole thing.
At 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Good, we'll be here.
Thank you, Mr. Morton.
Ryan, Mark.
Want to go celebrate?
You sound pretty positive.
I know when I've sold the scam.
Scam.
Don't let this become a problem.
That man. You're helping him rip off Dr. Sloan and his friends?
Tess, why don't you go find out how your mom's doing?
I want to know what you're doing.
Well, unfortunately, I don't want to talk about it right
Well,
now.
I wonder why. For 5 years, all I've heard is lectures about what a bad person Mom is because she conned people. Now you're doing the same thing. Only Mom never ripped off her friends.
Do you know who that man was?
Some thug.
He works for Gavin Cutler.
The guy Mom used to work for?
Yes.
Now you're working for him?
Yes.
So what, he offers better health benefits than the department store?
Cutler thinks your mom owes him something. If he doesn't get it, bad things are gonna happen.
To Mom?
And to me, and maybe even to you. I'm gonna prevent that from happening, no matter what it takes. Tessie, I know what I'm doing is wrong. It's the only way I can prevent something much worse. I don't know if you can understand that. It's what I have to do.
I think I understand. We're stuck in the middle of something, and there's no way out without doing something terrible.
Exactly.
Just like Mom was.
All right. How was that?
Terrific, except you got behind the tape twice. Odell, you dropped a scalpel.
Hey, it slipped, okay?
Norton, you sneezed.
I couldn't help it. It's dusty in here.
Next time, help it. Our audience is taking their seats right now. Rehearsal is over.
We are online and logging onto the Kendine website now.
Places, everybody. It is definitely showtime.
Pulse 65, BP 122/78. He's stable.
Patient is ready, doctor.
Let's get started. 10. We're going to begin with the standard median sternotomy.
First, Dr. Wheaton is going to address those areas of the heart muscle that are served by blood vessels that we can bypass in the more traditional way.
Now for the pre-recorded portion of our evening.
Must have a little online static here. Okay.
All right. Aorta's cross clamp. We're on bypass.
Your team does good work.
It has to be the fastest two-vessel bypass on record.
Just wait. Once we reactivate the heart, the fun really begins.
Clear. Power up. Power up. That's it. Looking good. Pulse 63. BP 110/65. All right, we're ready for phase 2. Goggles, please. Goggles.
All eyes are protected, doctor.
Is the exposure good?
Let's get him a little more relaxant.
Laser, doctor.
All right, arm the laser. Laser is armed and ready to go.
Wow.
It's looking good, Doctor. Very nice.
How many channels will the doctor cut?
Altogether, 30 channels through the heart muscle itself.
He knows precisely how many channels he'll make before the operation begins?
I believe Dr. Wheaton said it can vary. Isn't that right, Mr. Ward?
Oh, sure. Nobody knows exactly.
Pulse is 63, BP.
More static?
Hold your positions. We're offline. There's some kind of a power surge. Hold your positions. Okay, okay.
Lasering the last 3 channels. Not much bleeding. All right, we're done, folks. Close him. Get ready to
It's amazing. He did exactly 30 applications with the laser.
Gentlemen, can we meet again?
How about 8:30 tomorrow morning?
Look at that sinus rhythm.
Amazing improvement.
Almost as amazing as paperwork involved with every little detail in this hospital.
Well, there is still one bit of paperwork.
Yes, one little item here. The board has authorized me to present you with this cashier's check for $300,000. Thanks to you, gentlemen, the hospital is finally getting a TMR. Or as Dr. Travis puts it, finally stepping into the 21st century.
Okay, that's it. Cutler gets his money back, and I'm done.
You're done when Cutler says you're done. If I were you, I'd go back to the shop and wait till Cutler tells you it's over. In my briefcase, I have one signed but worthless contract. And in my pocket, I have a cashier's check worth $300,000.
Beautiful. Well, you know where to bring it. I'll see you in an hour. Bye-bye.
Oh, okay, you can take the car. Be cool, man. Be cool. Here, you want my wallet? Fine, no problem. Oh, Rolex? No problem. That too. What? Oh, no, not that. What are you doing?
Nowadays, people do all their banking from home on their computers. When they bring their PCs in to be repaired, they're giving their account numbers, their balances, all their credit information to guys like me. And we get to bill them for it. Don't you love technology?
Eddie should have been here an hour ago.
Best front man I ever worked with. He'll show up. And if he doesn't, eventually I'll find him and kill him, and you'll owe me $600,000.
Thanks for easing my mind.
No problem. Ryan was getting worried about you. I think he thought you ran off with our payday.
Must have confused me with his ex-wife.
Well,
we're all finished here. Kate owes you nothing.
But you do.
Excuse me?
We're out of pocket for the cash, the locations, the software. We've incurred substantial losses.
You expect me to come up with another 150,000?
You've done it once. I'm sure you can do it again.
Excuse me. Hello. I paid $300,000 for a TMR program. I'd like a refund. I can just take my money and be on my way, thanks.
How long did you know you were being taken, Dr. Sloan?
Well, I'll tell you, Gavin, I think it was when he got a job with a company that sells TMR setups. That kind of a coincidence always bothers me. But I wasn't entirely sure till Eddie here showed up as Mr. Ward. It was those lens tissues.
I don't see how a tissue could destroy an intricate long con.
Well, unless you find one just like it at a murder scene. You know, Emily and Kate, neither one wore glasses.
Anyone could have left a tissue. It proves nothing.
If you knew it was a con, why'd you let us go through with it?
Well, it was the only way I could find out who killed Emily and who stole that $300,000. Now, my guess is that Eddie was planning some of the bearer bonds to frame Kate when Emily walked in on him.
Excuse me? This isn't a drawing room, and you're not Jessica Fletcher, so what's to stop us from shooting him where he's standing and us going on about our business?
Well, for one thing, I'm the one holding the gun, Eddie, and for another, I'd like to know who done it. I'll shoot him afterwards.
I think he's wearing a wire.
He's not. I have sensors everywhere. My beepers would have gone off the second he walked in. Doctor, please, continue.
I'll need a minute. Oh, you also shot Kate.
Stop that. I did not.
It's all right. They're with me. You recognize these gentlemen, Eddie?
This is insanity. Shoot these people now, and let's get out of here with our money while we still can.
See, the only way that I could prove that Eddie killed Emily was to get him to confess that he was the one that took the $300,000. And he did.
I didn't admit anything.
Well, not exactly in words, but by deeds. These gentlemen robbed Eddie out in the parking lot. They took his car and his wallet.
And my Rolex.
And his Rolex. And also this, the check from Community General. See, Eddie knew he couldn't come back here empty-handed, so what did he do? He cashed out those bearer bonds he stole from you.
Eddie. I love a whodunit. It's always such a surprise.
Maybe this is a good time to mention that I'm a police officer. And this place is surrounded, and
you're all under arrest. Thanks, I appreciate you letting me say that.
Boy, you guys are slick. I love a good con.
Thank you.
Expand your back.
Why are we here, Sloan? Can't wait to humiliate me in front of my family?
No, we want to thank you for your help.
What help? I tried to scam you.
I don't remember it that way.
Certainly not what it says in my report. Without you on the inside, we never could have taken Cutler down.
You know, Katie's decided to turn state's evidence against Cutler. I don't think he'll be bothering anybody for long.
I don't understand.
You had a gun to your head, Ryan. We know that. You didn't have any choice. Now you do. You know, if you keep improving at this rate, it's going to be hard to find an excuse to keep you here.
Well, my apartment still looks like a crime scene. How's that?
Works for me. I don't know if the insurance company will buy it.
Besides, you can't come see me till they release you.
Tess, I don't know if your dad's gonna want.
Want what?
We were just talking.
About Mom coming to visit us. Maybe stay a while?
Tess, I got a lot to do out here right now.
Yeah, that's why I got you an open ticket. Use it whenever you feel ready.
Round trip.
We don't want to rush anything.
Besides, it's just good to know you still got a way home.
Well, that turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I have to admit it did.
Enough to warrant a celebration?
Yeah. Del Floria's?
Great. You want to flip and see who pays?
Yeah. We'll use my order. Ready? Heads. Heads it is.
That's my two-headed quarter.
And you're buying.